Now, top of the sixth inning, score is still 8-2 at Buck Fairley Field. Cherryville leading.
Well, I never did figure out who batted for who a while ago.
Got a new pitcher in there. Who we got?
And that's Dustin Wilson. Dustin, who played right field last night. Dustin coming in pitching. We'll find out who he's in what spot in the batting order.
Fourth pitcher tonight
when the time
for Lincoln
comes.
County.
Now, this is
Cherryville. I'm sorry. Sorry.
All right, where are we now? We're no balls, one strike on this Hoover. Yep. Jacob Hoover, who is the pitcher as of the fifth inning for Lincoln County. They've used three.
Yep.
Count goes 0-2. Wilson surprised us all last year in a big game against Shelby and came in and pitched the game of his life in a victory for a very down in the ranks Cherryville team that had a lot of players gone that particular day last year. And Wilson over at Shelby pitched a tremendous victory. 1-2 pitch, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes on Hoover from Wilson. Oh my goodness, it's just all confusing here.
Are you naming presidents now, or are we talking about baseball?
Yeah, Roosevelt's at first, and Lincoln's at second, and Washington's at shortstop.
We'll get it all
Millard
figured
Fillmore is playing third. If we want to give presidents.
And Milton Bradley is in here calling.
There are changes out there, by the way, for Cherryville, and I'm not even going to attempt to give them.
Folks, we'll continue to give you the score and the stats as we get them.
Yeah, we'll figure out who's playing where.
For
anybody who doesn't really know, Millard Fillmore was really a president.
I believe you.
I mean, his name's in the book. He was president. Grover Cleveland, who was president in non-consecutive terms, he's playing left and right field. And here goes a shot in the corner in left field by Hoover, who stays perfect on the night. Hoover is 3 for 3 with a leadoff double here in the sixth inning. We're in the sixth. It's 8-2 Cherryville, scheduled to play 7 tonight. And the batter up is number 7. This is not Dellinger. This is Scoggins. Is it Nathaniel or Nathan? Or I couldn't read the coach's handwriting. It's Nathan Scoggins. Okay.
Sometimes they might go by Nathaniel.
It's possible.
Nathaniel, they still go by
Nathan, or just Mr.
Scoggins.
Young Master Scoggins. When you become Mr. and not Master anymore? Yeah, when you was a little boy, you got mail to Master.
Josh Collins,
yeah,
Master.
How old do you have to be before you become Mr.?
I don't know.
That's 16, 18, 21.
Google it so I can tell you.
Yeah. When are you no longer Master? All right, swing and a miss by Scoggins. He foul tipped it, actually.
Folks, if you're just tuning in, WCSL, you can also watch the game live on whatsupshopper.com. We are here.
And the broadcast fell apart about 10 minutes ago with all these changes.
But it's all right,
Poor Danny over there trying to PA.
A lot of young players trying to get some time in, trying to figure out where all the key spots are going to be.
And I've got the complete roster from the other night, but I don't know if they wear the same numbers on different uniforms or not.
That might be one of Bobby Dale's.
Sometimes
he might want them to change up.
Sometimes you have just for example, maybe a number 2 in your red jersey, but you don't have a white number 2 jersey. So
and
that player wears a different
number. The baseball mastermind of Mr. Reynolds, Coach Reynolds down there, he might be throwing people off.
Brandon Alexander, number 30, is at first base. And I know we have a new third baseman.
It is still the top of the sixth. Cherryville still leads Lincoln County post 455, 8-2.
0-2 pitch here to Nathan Scoggins, swing and a miss, strike 3, one down.
Out.
Runner at second base is Hoover, who led off with the double. Cochran, the home run hitter tonight for Lincoln County, due up, but this is Cochran, number 20. Cochran, who's playing what position now, I have no idea. He started at pitcher, went to shortstop, but then they put Ortiz back at shortstop, and I don't know where Cochran went after that.
Maybe he's building some furniture.
Here he's hit a gapper to right center. It's going to get down. Cochran going to have extra bases again. He's going to have a double. Coming in to score will be Hoover. back-to-back doubles off Dustin Wilson. Not back-to-back, but 2 doubles in 3 batters and an RBI for Cochran. And Wilson's tagged for 2 doubles here in the 6th inning. And it's 8-3 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. And the batter is
number 10.
10. David Scoggins. Okay.
David Scoggins.
And here's a ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop up and over.
Easy play at first base.
And used to be Kraft at short. It's now number 17, and that's Brett Huff. Huff's at short now for Cherryville.
So he moved over from second.
Yeah, when they took Kraft out. Not sure who the new second baseman is at this point for Cherryville. We'll find out maybe. As the batter up is Jacob Ozenbaum, who's 0 for 2 on the night. Ozenbaum 0 for the night. And there's a strike called. Strike 1 on Ozenbaum. I've texted my buddy Herman. I don't know if Herman's listening in tonight, but I know Herman listened in Tuesday night when we were in Burke County. And Herman's usually got us tuned in. Herman is nicknamed Nine Fingers. Well,
Wow.
he's the Mumbly Peg champion of the world, but there was this one day.
He was the what champion of the world?
Mumbly Peg, you know, that's
Oh.
the knife. And there was this one accident on one particular day. And he's now Nine Fingers.
Well, you'll have that.
And it's 1 and 2 on Ozenbaum.
2 outs in the top of the 6th.
And the runner's at third. I don't know how he got there. Missed that. And here's a line shot base hit for Ozenbaum between first and second. That'll bring in Cochran. And Ozenbaum will get himself a hit and an RBI here in the 6th. And it's a 4-run ball game.
It sure is.
8-4 ball game.
Turned around real quick.
3 hits now for Lincoln County this at bat. Batter up is number 5. Number 5, Logan Mitchell. Mitchell will bat for Reeder here. Logan Mitchell coming up. As Reeder was 0 for 2. Mitchell batting in the 8th spot. And the first pitch is a ball low to Mitchell. 1 ball, no strikes count. 2 out and a runner at first. 2 runs in the inning. 8-4 ball game.
You think we'll have some? The books squared away.
Mm-mm.
Hopefully,
Never.
for the College Building Supply post game show.
Oh, well, yeah, I hope so. We will have a Medical Center Pharmacy Most Valuable Player of the Game for Post 100 in that post-game show. And with just about everybody seeing some action tonight,
Yep.
who knows? Who knows? Pitch is blown away. It's 3-0 on Mitchell.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, B Squared Builders, Banjo Strap and Brad Beatonhead, for being the title sponsor, making these broadcasts happen. Those guys do everything from gutters to roofs to additions, decks, siding. They even repair and restore, antiques. They do a little bit of everything.
Really?
They can even do burn restore and damage. So if your house gets on fire, and unfortunately, and you have some stuff that you want to keep and don't know what to do with it, call B Squared Builders. They can take care of it for you.
Coach Reynolds going out to the mound. Let's see if we can get some of these other players that's out there for Cherryville. As when they turn around, we'll find out who the new third baseman and second baseman are. Excuse me. I have got something in my throat. All right. Number 1 is Stamey over at second base. And number 22.
So Stamey and Huff just switched because Stamey was at short.
Okay, and did I see 22? Sam Travis. That's Sam. He's at third. He started at third in the game we did Tuesday night at Burke County. So there's your infield.
So Hastings is gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Batter up is number 24, Bradley Hallman. Hallman is down to count, no balls and 1 strike. And the 0-1 pitch fouled off. 0-2 on Hallman. Hallman is 0 for 2 on the night. A strikeout and a pop-up.
Still top of the 6th. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hallman up to bat. Post 100 leading 8-4.
Lincoln County has runners at first and second. The tying run on deck for these Cardinals in this 6th inning. Only a 7-inning game tonight, by the way, folks. Not 9 innings as usual.
2-day doubleheader.
2-day doubleheader. Still 0-2 on Hallman as he fouled that pitch off. Cherryville goes to Shelby tomorrow night, back home Saturday night. Radio, video tomorrow night. WCSL and WhatsAppShopper.com. Radio only Saturday night.
Yes.
0-2. The count on Hallman. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's in the dirt. The catcher will throw to first to complete the strikeout, and he did. So put out will go officially 2-3. All right, so 2 runs for Lincoln County in the inning on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left on. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and Cherryville coming to bat. And I think Thomas Best is due up. So we'll be back right after this timeout on the B Square Construction Post 100 Baseball Network.
1988. TRT Trailer Sales stocks one of the largest selections of trailers nationwide. No matter what you're looking for, TRT Trailer Sales has it or can get it. Motorcycle trailers, gooseneck, concession, race trailers, go-kart trailers, Vinos, horse trailers, and of course utility trailers. Name brands include Shadowmaster, Cargo Express, and others. 90 days, same as cash, instant credit, $0 down. TRT Trailer Sales in High Shoals. Call 1-877-279-7465.
West End Sales in Vale is proud to welcome Ron Parker to their staff. Ron takes his time to invite his friends and former customers to come by and see him for all of your farm and lawn and garden equipment needs. And for a limited time, get a free loader with any Coyote Series tractor, excluding the DS Series. And get a free first-time oil change with the purchase of any new tractor. See Ron Parker today at West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale.
Mr. Sparky Electrical would like to help you schedule some help, whatever on-time help you need. If your lights won't stop flickering, ScheduleSomeHelp.com. Have a blown fuse? ScheduleSomeHelp.com. If you'd like help installing that new chandelier or hooking up a flat screen, ScheduleSomeHelp.com. Need help getting the kids out of bed? Why not? Try ScheduleSomeHelp.com. Right now, get help for $25 at ScheduleSomeHelp.com. Limitations and exclusions apply. See ScheduleSomeHelp.com for full details.
All right, welcome back as we go to the bottom of the 6th here for Cherryville, up 8-4 now. A couple of runs in for Lincoln County in the top of the 6th. We're only scheduled to play 7 tonight, and Best will lead it off. Then Brandon Alexander's on deck, and Tyler Shoemaker in the hole here for Cherryville as the pitch is in there for a strike to Best. Best 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored back in the 4th inning. Best in that leadoff spot in the order and in the inning. And that pitch was a good 3 feet over the catcher's head.
I think he might have been throwing at us.
Yeah. I sat in with Calvin on the morning show a couple of weeks ago to learn the ropes and of doing the morning show, which I will be doing in the morning for Calvin on WCSL and WOHS 1390 Big Old Country.
For you lucky listeners.
But one of the questions was what pitcher threw the ball so many, I think it was 30 rows up in the stands or something.
Was that Jim, was that Dorn from the movie Wild Thing?
And it just happened again. That pitch was 10 feet over the catcher's head. Yeah, I think you're right. Some unknown
Charlie
pitcher.
Sheen.
Oh, Charlie Sheen, in that movie.
Wild Thing.
Well, we have a count of 3-1 on Best as the last 2 pitches have gone way over the catcher's head. That one swung on a miss by Best. Count 3-2.
He got dialed back in, got one back in the strike zone, back in the area code of the strike zone anyway.
Let's see if he throws another one up over the catcher or in the strike zone here. 3-2 pitch. Bass has for time. Folks, a lot of changes for Cherryville as we expected. Everybody getting a little chance to play tonight. Lincoln County missing 5 of its regular players at an awards banquet.
Over East Lincoln,
So missing some of those fine East Lincoln players.
Best 0-2 right now with a walk. He's really trying to get a hit tonight, get on, get things cranked. Hopefully this will be the at-bat he can get things going for him.
3-2 pitch to Bess. That was in the dirt, and he'll
walk
again. Yep, he's on twice. Still officially 0 for 2 on the night. He walked in the 4th and scored. Walks here in the 6th. And this is Brandon Alexander, the first baseman. Brandon Alexander's first at bat tonight. I don't know if he played last night. It might be his first bat of the Legion season. Not sure.
I don't know.
Doubt he probably didn't play last night. Don't know. Swing and a miss. Yeah, he took a big swing at that one. It's 0-1 on Alexander. Thank you, folks, for listening in on WCSL 1590 AM and watching and listening on whatsupshopper.com. Runner going to second. Bess has got the base stolen. Stolen base for Bess. The count is 1-1 on Alexander. So now Bess in scoring position. Alexander can hit one to the outfield here. Bess will probably score with that speed of his. Pitch in the dirt. 2-1.
You're right. He hadn't had much luck at the plate tonight, but he's got on twice, and with his speed, hopefully he can get around the bases again.
Logan Mitchell is now catching for Lincoln County, and here's a high fly ball. Best to go back to second and tag up, but he'll have to stay put. Not deep enough for him to advance. On the fly out by Alexander. So 1 down, and that'll bring up Shoemaker. Tyler Shoemaker coming to bat, number 35.
Shoemaker, third baseman, first baseman, pitcher for the Western City Yellow Jackets.
For a long time, we saw, if I'm not mistaken, Trey Drury in that number 35 uniform for Post 100. And runner going to third, and Bess is in there. He was running on the pitch, which was in the dirt, however. They give him a stolen base. And
Tyler's dad, Tommy, is actually the head coach of the Highland Rams.
I hear you.
High school
Okay.
team, so yeah.
It's ball 1 on Shoemaker.
Baseball runs in his family.
Yeah, I guess so. And the pitch is low, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
And to make it even deeper, Tommy's father-in-law.
After the ground ball to short, they're coming home, and Bess comes in standing and is safe.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean got him. Well,
he got the run.
Yeah, he got the run.
That's what you meant, I know.
But, yeah, sorry about that, folks. Thomas Bess does score.
And it's a fielder's choice, an RBI for Shoemaker. And nobody out as Bess scores. It's 9-4 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug scoreboard. And the batter up is somebody. Let's see who it is. It's not Heath King, who's a left-handed batter. This is number 6. And that's Wilson, Dustin Wilson, who was pitching a moment ago in the top of the 6th.
And what I was saying earlier, Tommy Shoemaker, the head coach for Highland Ram, his father-in-law is Tony Owens, who is the head coach of the JV Cherryville Ironman team.
Oh, I know Tony.
So baseball definitely runs in that family.
Gotcha. 0-2 on Dustin Wilson. 0-2 count, 1 out, 1 on for Cherryville. A run in, 9-4 Post 100 lead.
Bottom of the 6th here at Buck Fraley Field.
And Wilson goes down swinging on 3 pitches. So that'll bring up the Blue Mist. And you know why we call him the Blue Mist.
I was getting ready to ask you that.
It's a long story. Some of our listeners know it by heart. In Asheboro at the state tournament 2 years ago, not last year but the year before, they had the home run derby. And there were advertising signs along the outfield fence. And on the foul pole was an advertisement for the Blue Mist restaurant. And guess who put a dent in it? Mr. Blake Mosteller.
Well, there you go.
So he's the Blue Mist. He's been the Blue Mist ever since, and he likes the nickname. The nickname suits him, he says.
Well, that's good.
0-1 to count on the missed, and the next pitch, a ball. Blake's younger brother, a freshman pitcher this year on the Ironman High School team, a left-handed pitcher. He's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I remember watching him some. He is.
Fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Blake.
Where's
Marsteller.
Blake playing?
But Blake is at Catawba Valley Community College.
Yeah, we
They
talked about
just
that earlier, yeah.
just came out of just wrapped up in the Junior College World Series. Didn't win it, but he got a win in the series. He and Corey Parks, both Cherryville grads, got wins in the series, I believe. And Blake Monsteller's count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's 2 out, and the runner at first is Shoemaker. The run in was Thomas Best, who walked, stole second, stole third. Here's the 1-2 to the Blue Mist. Outside, 2-2. Hey to Herman, he's got his ears on now. Hello, Herman. Hoyman. Deuces are wild here, Herman. And the count goes to 3-2, pitch in the dirt. I don't know if Herman's watching on whatsupshopper.com or not, but he could.
He could
if
be.
he has the
He
internet.
can watch it live. He
There
sure
in
can.
Soggy Bottom. Lives down around Soggy Bottom,
Where is that?
next to Dirty Ankle.
Oh, okay. I know exactly where you're at now.
Yeah, ball 4 on the Blue Mist.
Upper Cleveland County there, residents.
And
Over next to Red Hill.
I was telling 2 out and runners first say, I was telling a gentleman who used to sell advertising for a station I worked at how to get to Cat Square.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't really believe there was a Cat Square. So I had another member of the station staff verify that I was telling him how to. I'm wrong. He was wanting to go to Plateau. I told him he had to go through Cat Square. And he thought I was making all this up because he weren't from around here. It's ball 1 on the batter. And we'll figure out who this is in a minute. The batter is number 21, who these days would be Dalton Towery. Towery batting in beam spot. Yeah, I told him he had to go through Cat Square, so he thought I was making it up. And I had another member of the station crew to verify I was not making it up. And then he really didn't believe us when we told him if you go east, you'll be in Hog Hill, and if you go west, you'll be in Dirty Ankle.
Yep.
And then he said, okay, I give up. You guys are from the sticks. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on for Cherryville. Bottom of the 6th, a 9-4 lead. And the
They still
pitch
have
is
that
low.
dance hall up in Hog Hill.
I don't know if they still operate or not. They might.
I remember a story a buddy of mine's dad was telling me about the dance hall in Hog Hill.
Runners are going, and the pitch is driven to left. This ball is homer if it's fair, and it is. A home run for Dalton Towery. Dalton Towery just connected on a 3-2 pitch, and it's Cherryville's first home run of the night. I don't know if it's their first home run of the season or not. They hit any last night, guys? Anybody know? That is the first. Mr. Keever from WLON, who's, by the way, WLON here sitting to my left tonight. David Keever and Rick Mitchell broadcasting on WLON tonight. Towery gets a 3-run dinger. That makes it 12-4.
12-4. Nice hit.
Now, that with 2 out clears the bases. 3-run homer for Towery, and it brings up Stamey. Spencer Stamey, high fly ball to center field. Center fielder under it for out number 3. Cherryville plates 4 runs in the inning. One hit. 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 4 runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on. We go to the top of the 7th, do or die time.